Good day, everyone. We, Einstein Group 26 of STEM 129, would like to show our latest laboratory experiment entitled Series Connected Resistance. So, without further ado, here is our experiment.
In this experiment, we will determine the resistance of each current, then we'll also find the voltage of the series, which will result for us to determine whether series circuit is inversely proportional and the total voltage of the circuit is directly proportional to the resistance of the series. Therefore, the main objective is to determine if the change of current and voltage affects the increasing resistance of resistors of each trial.
In this lab experiment, first we make a series circuit on the FET simulator and used ammeter to measure their current and resistor, and then we use voltmeters to know the value of voltage on circuit. Connect the ammeters, then add the resistors and connect ammeters as a series to our battery. Then connect ammeter so that you can change the value of the resistor.
Hello, my name is Christian Gerentilio, and this is our laboratory experiment number 5 about series connected resistance. So for this experiment, we will be using FET simulator again and we will create a series circuit. So after creating a series circuit, we then set a value for our battery at 60 volts, and for each trials in total of 3, we will be changing the value of the resistors. So for the first trial, the value of the resistors will be 20 ohms and 30 ohms. And before switching on the switch, we'll be using voltmeter to determine the voltage of each resistor. So after creating a series circuit, we then set a value for a battery at 60 volts. And for each trials in total of 3, we'll be changing the value of the resistors. So after finding and gathering all the data for our table, we then listed down all the values in Word document template. So to find the total resistance, we just simply add R1 and R2 to get the total resistance. So for number 1, we just add 20 ohms with 30 ohms to get 50 ohms. For number 2, we add 40 and 70 to get 110 ohms. And for number 3, we just add 50 and 90 to get 140 ohms.
For V2 36, 38.18, and 38.57. Despite the varying values, all still add up to the value of the battery, which is 60. In this lab experiment, we conclude that the first principle, connected resistance, is from the current, which current is equal to each other. Then the second principle is when you add the voltage in the series circuit, will result to the equipment will be the total voltage. The last principle is to add all resistance in the series circuit. Therefore, equivalent resistance is equal to the total resistance of the series.